And on the mound today, Christopher Sanchez. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go now.
Leading
Gavin
off
Lux
this
digs
afternoon,
in now.
Number 11, Gavin Lux.
And we're underway here in Philly.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Inside, almost got him.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one inside. Look out. This to third. Fires over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Yandy Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's a ball.
Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's in for a strike at 95. And the count now even up. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Now here is Jonathan Aranda.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Short hop liner handled it short. Over to first.
He's out of here.
2 away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Junior Caminero. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Here's a 2-0.
Strike one.
Grounds one to short. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Rasmussen keeping him close. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Whoa.
1-2 now. That one just
inside.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away.
First baseman, right.
Let's take a look at our lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
So Harper stands in. On a line. And that should be extra bases. Flying around third is Turner. He scores to tie it up.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Out towards right center field. DeLuca on his way over. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Hard hit, knocks it down.
He beat it.
Batting 7, catcher JT.
Runner at first with 2 away. JT Realmuto steps in. And that will end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. On the ground at first, and that's just foul.
Ball.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Bunting for a hit. And that's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. That one fouled off.
No.
In the air, center field. Rojas drifts towards it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, shortstop Taylor
Stepping in
Walls.
is the switch hitting shortstop Taylor Walls. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now up for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That one lifted to left. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Phillies 3, the Rays 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Up.
The 0-1.
Huh.
Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air, center field. Mullins should have this one, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, center fielder Johan Rojas.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Johan Rojas. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Hey.
Now the 0-1. That's a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Just
that's
off
off
the
the plate.
outside part of the plate. Rasmussen thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. That's outside. 2-2. Now one missed. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that walk.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Strike 2. Next offering misses down and away. Got him. 2 gone.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Let's go, Schwartz.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the move.
No,
Pitch
that's a
misses.
ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Let's go, Phillies.
And a big swing and a miss.
Here we go, Kyle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. That one felt good. And they add on. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down, Bryce Harper to the plate. He doubled home a run at his first AB. And that's fouled off. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Two down, nobody on, and they'll do it again. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So runner at second, 2 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle. Lux throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-1. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park,
for the Rays,
and stepping in for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Outside. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Gavin Lux.
So the Rays batting order turns over, and now it's Gavin Lux. Grounded out his first time.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1 now.
0-1.
That one almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off left side. Fortes stands at first with one out.
Come on, Christopher.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Sanchez wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Line drive, base hit. Fortes around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Aranda swings through it for strike one. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman Junior Caminero.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Flied to right his first time.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Here we
Takes
go.
a swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Two on, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Set for the bottom of the third, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Right down the chute, that's strike one.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Way out front for strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
On the ground to the left, Walls. On to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia reached on an infield single his first time. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Right through there for a strike.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
It'll bring up JT Real Muto. 0 for 1 so far. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed. That one hit to right. DeLuca under it. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 5, the Rays 1. Start of the 4th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped in the air, left side. 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Fly to center his first time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Foul ball there. The Phillies leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Outside. Going to count 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Walls takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Two down, nobody on.
Oh!
Two now. And there's a ball. On the ground.
No, that's
and it
foul ball.
goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. To third. Long throw to first. Inning over. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down here 5-1. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Just missed.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye right there. Rips that one to right. One up, one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Center fielder, Johan Rojas.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Tampa
pen
Bay,
comes the
number
right-hander,
71,
Cole Sulser.
Sulser.
He's into the game with the bases empty. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Ball.
That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Phillies.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Trey Turner. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. That one missed. A little out front there as he swings through it. Runner on the goal. This to third. Whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Phillies designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Ball one.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Whoa.
That one missed. Man at second. And ball
Piggy bank.
4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
Come on, Bryce.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Let's go, Phillies.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple. They're up 5-1. Ready now for the
Leading
fifth
off
inning,
for
and
Tampa
stepping
Bay,
in for the
left
Rays,
fielder
Chandler Simpson. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Turner gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the
Up
fifth.
next for Tampa Bay, catcher Nick
And obviously,
Forte.
a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Let's go, Phillies.
That's a ball.
The Rays down by 4, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Lux
Strike
in the
one.
box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Fly ball down the line. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Phillies, left
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one upstairs. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
For the Phillies, right fielder.
One out man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2.
That's the ball.
Boom. Leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Off the mark there. Ball 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Sulser is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Tampa
Mason
Bay,
Engler on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's JT Realmuto. He caught it behind his back. What a play. Inning over. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now Yandy Diaz.
Rays, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Everybody sit down, Phillies.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
In the air, left field. Marsh gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Aranda in the box again. Takes a strike. The Phils leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a little roller right side. Harper steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Junior Caminero.
Come on, Phillies.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. That's the inning. It's the Phillies 5, the Rays 1. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Bryson Stott.
Nope, that's high.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. And 1-2.
Let's go, Phillies.
That one is upstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Good job to fight that one off. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Stepping in, Johan Rojas. A walk, and he's also singled. Liner snagged at first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
For the Phillies, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 3. Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center field. DeLuca on the move. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter.
Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
No, that's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
No.
Swings through that.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and a full count now.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Got him. That's out number 3. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins.
Bowling. Oh.
And
nope.
downstairs. Here's a 3-0. That one misses.
Thank you, mate.
So a leadoff walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 3-1 is on the way. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now Taylor Walls.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach McCambley, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Bolin also throwing. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. 2-0. Inside,
that's
just
inside.
missed. Mullins over at second, 1 down. And ball
Take your base.
4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Trying to bunt his way on. Tosses to first, and the bunt doesn't work out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. A strikeout and a walk.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Ground ball right side. A dive. Nice stop to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Christopher Sanchez done for the afternoon, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher now,
Phillies,
Zach
number
McCambley.
39.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Gavin Lux to hit.
Hup.
Two on, 2 outs. And that skips in the dirt. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. To the right side, stop. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 6, the Rays 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike. And that's outside. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Changeup missing. 3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground, Lux sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way. Let's go, Alec.
Whoa.
That one fouled off.
Here we go, Alec.
The 1-2. Out towards right center field. DeLuca coming on. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, left
Manager out of the
fielder,
dugout now,
Brandon
and it looks like we'll
Marsh.
see a change on the mound. Mason Engler departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Now
Tampa
a new
Bay,
pitcher for the
number
Rays,
94,
Yoendrys Gomez.
Yoendrys Gomez.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Come on, Brandon.
Two down, nobody on.
Nope. Ball one.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. We're at the top of the
Leading
8th.
off for
At the
the
plate
Rays,
now
the
for the Rays
designated
is the
hitter,
DH,
Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Up.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Zach Pop, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Bolin getting cranked up as well. And ball 1. That one missed. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 in this one.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup, so if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
That one ripped. makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. That one fouled hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. Gets him to chase after that one. On the ground, right side. And that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Steven Wilson up and loosening in the pen. And that one ripped to left. Simpson takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T.
And up to the plate is J.T. Realmuto.
Ball. High. Hey, one.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman Bryson Stott.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Phillies.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And that one pulled foul. Stop off of first with 2 away. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely.
Here we go, Johan.
The 0-1. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out. It's the Phillies 6, the Rays 2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Pop. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Fought off foul. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
DeLuca batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike two. Ball one there.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Tap foul at the plate.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Pop is just 1 strike away. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2 for Chris.